Okay, so we're back at Orlando Kart Center for the last round of the Kid Kart Championship that we've had here in 2021. This championship started off in March, I think, beginning of the year, spring maybe, and we've been able to do, I think this is our 4th race. So right now we're on the final. We didn't do any coverage from the pre-final, but Ian, number 10 right there, he took the win in the pre-final, and Brian, number 33, got 2nd. Rennen, number 1, got 3rd. And I'm not sure who the guy is in the Tony kart, but he got 4th, and he's doing really good. Him and Rennen are having a good battle. And we're on lap 2 right now, 2 or 3. Kind of missed the start because had to start a stalled kart and get him going, so we missed the coverage at the start. But we got a nice little battle for 2nd place here. We got Brian out in front, Rennen in 2nd, and it's the other number 1 kart. I don't know his name right now, but he's giving Rennen a good fight. You guys are having fun. There's always a lot of newcomers at Orlando Kart Center because it's really accessible. They have a nice program here where you can pay like $300 or something for your own kart, or maybe a little bit more to rent a kart, and they have a learn to race class, and that's what we did with Rennen. And that's really accessible for people looking to get into this because they can come out and the kid can train on this track and learn how to drive. And then they had this nice little series set up so they can kind of keep renting the kart and racing the series if they want. So that's really really nice and unique. Not a lot of places have that. So this is not only is the track 30 minutes from us where we live, so it's really easy to get to. They do nice stuff for the kid karts, and all these entries have been free for these kid kart races, so that's always added bonus because, as we all know, racing can get expensive. All right, so the battle for 2nd ensues. We got Brian still in 2nd place, and we have Rennen in 3rd place, and the other number 1 kart in 4th. But they're all packed up pretty good. It's going to be a battle of attrition, I feel, because the track is still wet. We had a ton of rain over the last 24 hours, and it's really kind of drenched the track. Everybody is probably on rain tires. I contemplated putting Rennen on dries, but there's still some puddles that he says are unavoidable. This is advice from a 6-year-old, so I don't know how unavoidable they really are, but hey, if it keeps him from maybe spinning from going through one of those, then it's probably worth it to have the rain tires on there. So also when it rains, we put like whatever means necessary to protect the air filter. So that usually is like a coffee can, or in my case a Tupperware, and that kind of chokes down the airflow. So that's always a gamble too on whether you want to pull that off and possibly end up soaking the air filter, which will eventually stall the motor. So with that, we left everything in rain setup because I expect him to hit some puddles, and hopefully that keeps him from spinning out. And the air filter I left alone because, well, he told me to leave it alone. And mentally, you know, with racing, if something's on your mind like that and kind of feel like maybe the kart's not gonna perform because of something, tend to just leave it alone. So we left it in rain trim, so all the other karts might have as well. It's hard to say. Brian's got a nice little gap here, but Rennen's trying to dial him in. And we have number 1 kart. Sorry, I don't remember his name, but they're all doing really good so far. Ian's out in front. Let's see what kind of speed he's gonna hit. 37 miles an hour, not bad, especially if he's got rain tires. So I think everybody else is hitting maybe 33, 34 miles an hour, which is pretty average here. 37's, I don't know, maybe it's the cold air, but that's pretty fast. So, we got some lap traffic coming up. Rennen's gonna go around the outside, and that's gonna kill his momentum to catch up to Brian. So that was a really intelligent move by Brian to get around the lap cart, and kind of set Rennen up to get held up a little bit. So nice move, Brian. So we pick it back up as they pass my corner here. The gap still looks about the same. and this is a 10-lap race. So there's still a little bit of time left, but we're probably about halfway through. So we'll see how this shakes out. So now's a good time to kind of talk about the kids and what they do. Some of these kids, like Ian, he's an all-in karter. His family loves karting, and they go to a lot of races. Ourselves, we dabble in a lot of things, motocross and hockey. So we just stuck to this series here this year and kind of kept it low-key. And my goal is to just make sure Rennen gets some four-wheel experience, as he'll have the opportunity to move up into the Miata racing when he turns 13 or 14 years old. So not necessarily out here for the all-in, all or nothing, win it or go home aspect. We're just out here having fun, and of course he likes seeing his buds too. Him and Brian always connect, and they play in the paddock after the races. So looks like he's reeling them in though. These guys are always fun to talk to after the race. They always have some extremely funny and contrasting views of each other's performance. So we'll check in with them after the race. And typically we have Harper out here too. Harper is here this weekend, but her kart has been not cooperative all day, and even changed an engine out, cleaned the carb, did everything we could. And unfortunately, the gremlins are just getting the better of Harper's day. So sad to see any kid not be able to go out and race. The families and the dads put a lot into this, so it's always unfortunate. And we just make sure we do everything we can. Oh, Rennen makes a move on Brian. He takes the inside line really tight. Let's see how this shakes out. Okay, good line, good line. Brian's still right there though, so this is an interesting development. Rennen snuck down and took like a super tight line on the inside of this hairpin over here, so we'll see how that plays out. Let me get some coverage of the new guys here. I don't know any of their names, but they're doing really, really good down here coming into the hairpin. We have the little red cart. This he's so short he can barely even see over the wheel, but man, it's amazing that he's out here wheeling this cart around. And we have this guy, I'm not sure who he is either. And then we have a top cart, just like Rennen's. Looks relatively new. So that's it's really really good to see all these kids coming out. So all right, we're into the last lap, and Rennen is in second. He's holding on, and barring any mistakes, because I just jinxed him. So, oh, Brian's gonna make a move. So hopefully I didn't jinx Rennen. And Brian's coming on the inside. I can tell it already. Oh, so close, so close. Good heads up racing by both kids. That was awesome. Brian peaked on the inside. Rennen did not yield, but Brian had enough thought to not take Rennen out by hitting the bumper. He very well could have, and arguably maybe should have, because Rennen just chopped that door right shut on him. So I don't know. I raced Spec Miata, and if that door got closed on me that hard, I'm not sure I would have left it unattended. So let's see. Rennen's looking behind his shoulders. Brian is officially in Rennen's head. That's not good for last lap heat. So let's see what happens here. They're coming into the final turn, and Rennen sticks it, but they're coming up on this lap traffic pretty fast, and Rennen's always a little cautious going around this lap traffic. So looks like he's going to shut the door on Brian, but it's going to be a photo finish. Oh lordy, I don't even know who won that. That was close. That was a photo finish. This is going to be anybody's finish. It's second place up for grabs at the line. Rennen completely let off the gas for some reason, and he might learn a hard lesson on why you stay in the gas all the way until the end. But they're still racing. All right, trying to tell them that they're done. So we're gonna migrate back, and I'm sure there's gonna be some good stories from this battle. Can't wait to hear it. Hey, man, what happened there at the end? I think, I don't know, but that was a photo finish. Brian might have nipped you right at the line at the end. Did you let off the gas because you were worried about the other guy? What happened?
I don't know. I think it was a tie.
You what?
I think it was a tie.
You think it was a tie? It was really close, Brian.
That was a tie.
Did you have a photo finish? What did Rennen do? How'd you get that? How'd you get passing him at the end?
Well, I just even if I didn't beat him, I knew I'd still get a trophy. But I was seeing if I could get two third places, 2 second places, and 2 first places.
So you're looking to get double trophies, huh? And what happened there? I couldn't believe it. You guys had a really good race all race. Then you got by. Then you almost got by him on that last lap. You're really close.
If there was just like a centimeter more, I could have passed on my bet.
I think if there was one more lap, you would have got him and you would have pulled ahead. Then you would have been second for that last lap.
Well, I passed Brian in the back turner. What was the hardest part? I think the hardest part when you and you pan out together, and I tried to avoid it, but I did. What was your hardest part? I'm not sure, but I think it was when at the last you and me were tied. We almost tied. One of the 2 hardest parts is when you tried to squish me. They both tried to squish me off of the track.
Is that true? Is that true? Where did this happen?
Well, it happened. Come on, I want to show you. It happened way over there where the lights are.
Over there at the start?
Yeah.
That was the only time they were near you, so it had to have been the start, right?
Yeah. Both of them were together, and they tried. So this is them, and this is me, and they pushed me off to the ground, but I survived.
I would say, yeah, you survived it. You did good.
I hit the curbing.
You hit the curbing?
In the grass.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ran up on one of the curves over there. Yeah. I ran up on one of the curves. I was like, Brian, you know that big like curve bump there is on the first turn by the start line? The one that's like, yeah, you have to go like this, and then you have to like, yeah. I once jumped over like, yeah, I was like, I was this close to hitting it.
And on the third place, number 033, Brian Benny. On the second place, number 1, Rennen Adams. And on the first place for this race, with a time of 1 minute, 15 seconds, number 10, Ian Hammer. There is your party, guys. Thank you for coming to one of our centers. We keep taking the race.
All right, so this was your first win, your dad said. How's it feel?
Yeah, it feels great.
You did a lot of practice, huh?
Yeah. I put all my effort into it, and I was doing like so crazy out there.
Cool. All right. You like karting? You gonna keep going?
Yeah. When I grow up, I'm going to be in NASCAR and Formula One.
Both of them? Wow, that's some pretty good, some pretty big dreams there. All right. Well, good job, Ian. All right, Brian. What do you think? Anything to tell us? All done? You told us a lot already, right? Good. What's that?
I want to have something with Rennen.
You want to have food with Rennen? Oh, okay. We'll have to go do that. All right. What do you think?
First place. We tied, so we both have first place.
You tied? Well, no. Yours is second. Yours is third. But I think you guys kind of like tied, so that should be both second place, right? Because that was like a photo finish.
Right.
I'll show the paper of the finish to how close you guys were.
Ryan, if you take a Sharpie and write another 3, it'll be 33.
All right, what do you guys want to do now?
Go to Ale House and eat together. Yeah.
All right, let's go do that.